Okay, I want to tell you about building this boat. I got it in late December. I figured people would be selling stuff cheap at the end of December and got the boat for $800. The guy before me had started the restoration and but he had only done the hull, and so you can see that I have to the bow was all taken apart and there's no seats or anything, so I had to fix all that. And then the inside was all gutted. He had done the stringers and the decking and all, so that had been already completed. And but everything, it's like half a boat. It's like the bottom half of the boat. He hadn't done the electrical, the engine, um, all that sort of stuff. And then the cushions. So I got it. I was looking for a project, something to keep me busy, but I thought I'd get a good price in the winter. But then I realized I didn't want to work on a boat outside in the winter. So I realized that I could do the cushions. I could take the cushions out of the boat and bring them inside and then build the cushions myself. So that took a while. It was kind of fun to learn how to do that. And then you can see in this picture, that's a new seat that I bought on the right, but on the left hand is an example of one of the boat cushions that I made, and it's the wrong color. I had to redo that cushion, and I had to redo a bunch of cushions, mostly because I kept trying to figure out the colors. Such a hassle. And then also, you see like the throttle assembly was all taken apart and in kind of weird shape. So that was something that I had to work on in the beginning. Okay, the boat is coming along. Here we go. We fixed the bulb in the bow light, replaced cup holders. I had to create these cushions, all these bow cushions I had to build. Coming back here. Had to replace this handle, replace the steering wheel. I had to fix the throttle, and this whole side thing didn't exist before. Had to build this out. It's not attached yet, it's not screwed in yet. You screw it in right now. And then eventually there'll be upholstery that'll come and hide this as trim. And new steering wheel. All the electrical is messed up. Had to fix the electrical. Put in a new stereo and speakers. New seats. And like on the other side, I had to put in this gunnel wall with the speaker. I put in blue lights underneath. And what else? Built that battery box with a shutoff valve. And Dad is cleaning the engine. We just got the engine to work like an hour ago, and so happy. We couldn't get to start. We were pumping the gas bulb a bunch of times, but then we tried squirting the starter fluid right into these carbs, and then it started going. And then after that first time that it ran, then it ran fine on gas. So now we're cleaning things up and nailing things down to get the boat in the water tomorrow and see how close to done we are. Okay, so here's the boat, ready for its maiden voyage. There's Dad. Here's the Jeep. We're in my side yard. So just in case it sinks, this is what it looked like when we thought it was ready. So the first lake trial was a fail. We got the boat out there and the engine could not start. When we had been testing it, we'd been using a portable fuel tank. And so on the way to the lake, we filled up the boat's fuel tank. And you'll see later, I didn't put as much gas. I put like $5 in instead of 5 gallons. Yeah. And so, but anyways, it didn't start, and we started, so we figured it had to work on the fuel system. So here's the carbs. We took the carbs off, and and then cleaned them out and put in new gaskets and everything. Here's the fuel pump. Did the same thing, took this off, replaced all the gaskets, and cleaned it all out. Here's both those, all that on the workbench. So after that, we went out on our second leg trial, which was a partial success, but you'll hear about it next. But the biggest weird thing was we ran out of gas and had to paddle on the lake back to the dock. And then after that one, then we had our third lake trial, and that's what you'll see now.
Okay, so this is the second time. Yeah, we filmed it when we were going out on the lake the first time. Oh no, this is the third time. The first time we couldn't get it started at all, so we put it in the water and then pulled it right out. The second time, which was like a week ago, it started and all, but it was a cloud, an embarrassing cloud of blue smoke everywhere, and a film of oil from the engine that filled up like the whole lake. We had to paddle the boat back to the dock, which was quite a thing. Fortunately, we had bought 2 paddles as our emergency transport, because I thought I had put 5 gallons of gas in, but I only put 1 gallon of gas in. I put 1 gallon of gas in with enough oil for 5 gallons, so that's why it ran so bad. But anyways, it was weird paddling this boat back to dock. But now, so then we fixed the carbs and the fuel pump and the fuel primer pump, and it's fixed. It is running great. And yeah, so now we're ready to finish things up with the fish finder and trolling motor and get this boat fishing.